Alright, welcome guys to this very long mod tools tutorial. I'm going to be showing you guys how to put your MetaHumans into Radiant or Ape mod tools so you can make it as a custom character. So here I've got Unreal Engine 5 opened up. You can use Unreal Engine 4.27, 4.32, whatever. I'm using 5 because 5's new and it's kind of cool. You can also use any 3D model for this tutorial if you have it. God, I haven't used Unreal 5 in so long. Also, this is going to be... I'm running off no sleep for the past 48 hours, so apologies in advance for any weird shit I say. So basically I'm going to start by putting my MetaHuman into the world. This is assuming also that you have a MetaHuman already made, and if you don't know how to import it onto here, I'll show you that in just a second if this loads. I don't know what's going on, honestly. Alright, so now that I have my MetaHuman in the scene, I'll go ahead and show you guys how to get your MetaHuman into this if you don't already know. Open up Bridge. Hopefully you have Bridge installed. Go to this. Make sure you're signed in so you can look at my MetaHumans. Open this. Shows all your MetaHumans. Ignore these all. They're just going to, they're just kind of test people. Alright. Now that I have this guy in, I'm going to go up to File. Go to Export Selected. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and do Export All. Go to wherever you want to put this. I'm going to go ahead and make a separate files for everything, folders or whatever. Alright, save this. Why is it saving as rainbow? I don't know. Okay. This all looks good. Click export. Once this is done, after a while, I guess, now you're gonna want to open up Blender. You can use Maya, but there's certain things that I need to do first that you can only really do in Blender. So we're gonna go ahead and just use this for now. Slow ass PC. What the heck? Alright. Do general. Take all this. Delete it. File, import, FBX. Desktop. MetaHuman. So now this is going to import everything except for the hair, sadly. Alright. So what we're going to want to do to start with is find all of these things. You want to get the body, LOD 0. Delete the other 3. Do the same thing with the face. Delete all of these. The feet. Delete all of these. Legs. Root. And torso. Right. So to start with, you're going to need to go into edit mode, pull up this little browser right here, go over here, come down here, and hit remove from all groups. Make sure you have everything in edit mode selected. Now you're going to go clear active group, delete all unlocked groups. So now this is going to make it to where this model, this object, is completely disconnected from the skeleton. You want to you want to do the same thing with these things. Go to edit mode, remove from all groups. You don't have to do this one. Delete all groups. Select all, parent, clear parent, and keep transform. Okay, cool. So now you can select all of these and they're kind of out in the open. You can also go ahead and delete this whole skeleton. All right. You want to get everything that's in here centered to the middle. Bam. And you want to go into edit mode with just the face. Select the head, P, separate by selection. Cool. Now you have something completely different. Wow, amazing. All right, hit P, get these guys, the eyelids, P, selection. Cool. All right, now get these little eye cap things by selection. Go into object mode, everything that's selected here. So hide these, hide that. Go back into this. You don't have to do this part. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete the teeth because I don't use teeth. All right. So now this whole eye part, actually, hold on, I'm going to have the eyes as two separate. Wait, no, I don't have to do that. E, selection, and then same thing with the these things, selection. So now you have everything except for, wait, there's one more. The other eyelid. Okay, so now you have everything except for the eyelashes. I saved those for last because that's why. All right, you're gonna want to go and rename all of these. So eyelashes, I think. Yeah, we don't need those. Hands, feet. Oh god, I don't know what this is. This part is gloss. So you can put, you're gonna make, yeah, you'll need that later. Eyelid 1. Eyelid 2, I don't actually know what these are. Just gonna call that eye. And then that's eyelid 3, I guess. Shoes. Legs, torso. All right, everything's done like that. All right, so notice how you got this split down the middle. You really want to get rid of that. I'm just going to select all in edit mode on here. Go to merge vertices by distance. There we go. It's now back in object mode. That should be gone. Same thing with the shirt. We have these seams around here. In game, these are not going to look good. So this, merge distance, 611 vertices gone. Cool. Now you got that. You don't have to do anything for these or the feet. but you will have to do it for the pants. Merge vertices by distance. Bam. It's a little better. It's not going to be perfect for the pants. Honestly, if you want to, I'm going to go ahead and do it for my character because I was testing this before. It does not transform, like it doesn't export good to the game. Delete these vertices. Nothing I can really do about, wait, can I? Nah, I can't do anything about the pockets. All right. I think that's all we need for the character in Blender. Make sure feet are the very bottom. Actually, that's fine. That'll be fine. All right. So now you're gonna notice, fuck, where are the textures? Cool, yeah. Come back to Unreal Engine. And you want to basically come here, filter out all the textures, select this one, come select this one. I know you're not going to need all these, but we're going to go ahead and just export all these out. Hit bulk export, find your folder, MetaHuman tutorial, textures, select this. It's going to export all these out as, I don't know what they are, but you can open them in Photoshop. That's all that matters. Once this exports everything out, I'll show you how to fix some of the, I'll show you how to fix everything. Okay. Don't need that anyway. It's fine. Let's go make sure that this exported out. Okay. So .tga, I think. So now you're going to go to textures, search textures, .tga. Select all these. Control C to copy. New folder for all. This is all optional. If you want to search through all those fucking things, you go right ahead. I don't want to do that though. I just want to have them all in one place. Place those. All right. I don't have any way of seeing what these are, but now you have all these. The easiest way to go about this part is just to throw them into Blender one by one. You want to go to shading, come down here, create a new material. To go from here. Now go back to layout. You have your model, export, FBX, MetaHuman tutorial, models, base model. Make sure everything looks all right. Forward. Since we're bringing this into Maya, I think it would be, I don't know. We'll figure it out whenever we get to Maya. Export FBX. Should only take a second. And that is everything done. That's everything you need Blender for. Let me close out of this. We have everything we need in Unreal. Go ahead and close out of that. So now the fun part, you're going to want to open up Photoshop. This is not the fun part. I don't think anything about this tutorial is going to be fun until the end. Okay. So once you have this opened, you're going to want to get the iris. Drop this into here. Not that. Iris AM. Yep, you want that. Look up veins. Add this to this. Cool. You also want to get eyelashes. Drop that in here. And I think that should be everything, but I'm going to try getting the micro knit front. Yeah. I'm going to try to get that for my character. So with this selected, go to hue saturation, fuck around with it until you like something. My eyes are that kind of color. Little shit. That's about as good as I'm gonna get. Go ahead and Control and Alt, or not Control and Alt, Alt and Shift. Get it as centered as you can. Control C, copy that, paste it on here. Fuck, it didn't work. There, flatten it. Now you can import it. Damn, you got your eye. Hit Control T to free transform. Do this. Click Alt. Scale it down just a little bit. I'm going to put it at 670-ish. And that should be good. Fuck, it moved. Okay. Hit Enter. Merge these down. Okay, now we have that one. Don't need that. Eyelashes. For this one, you want to go to Select, Color Range, and yeah, just click anywhere in this black. Fuzziness doesn't matter. This should go ahead and do that. I think. That does have everything. Okay. Now Control I, invert it. Copy this. Don't need this anymore, so delete that. Now if you paste that, now you have the exact opposite of what I wanted. My bad. Okay. Control I. Copy that. Oh wait, no. Just go to Select, Inverse, Control C, plus, bam, Control V. So now you have all this. Honestly, this should be good. They kind of look like shit, but the way you could change that, there's probably a much better way of doing this. I'm just going to go ahead and find the color I want, kind of like a brown, and color min. Now that worked. I'm kind of shocked. All right, have that part done. Select, deselect, okay. That part done. Okay, this part, you really just want to put a color on it. So, hue saturation. Why that not work? I don't know how to do this part. I'm just, if you know how to do it, cool. There we go. All right, now we have that. So now we have all these things. I'm gonna go ahead and just do file, export, export as. You want to do PNG. You can do TIFF if you want, if you have it. I don't. I don't know. Desktop. Where is it? Tutorial, textures, PNGs. Okay. Save. You also want to put. I forgot to mention this earlier. You want to find not skin, face, color, or yeah, face color main. You want that in there, as well as body base color. Cool, you got that. Export that as PNG. Save it. File, export as PNG. Bam. Face color. Export as. I should stop narrating everything that I'm doing. This part might take a second because it is a big file. All right, and then before you X out, make sure you do wait for this window to close because it will not export if you don't wait for it. There we go. Now we have everything. No, no, no. Cool. So now we can go back. PNGs. You have basically everything that you need. Fuck, I forgot one. Go to textures, go to all, find the slacks. I think we were using, let's look at this one. Gross. No. I don't want to use that. Hoping there's a black and white one. Not the custom stitch. I could just do the normal and make it into a black and white. Yeah, I guess that works. Go to layers, hue and saturation, turn the saturation down, the lightness down to that. That should be fine. Take that off, merge, export as, you guys know what to do. Cool. Okay, we're done with the Photoshop stuff. We're done with the Blender stuff. Now for the fun fucking part. I don't like this part, but it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna do great. Okay, so once you guys get to Maya, you want to click New. I hope you guys know how to use Maya. Go to Show. Fuck, it's already set to... Whatever, it's fine, we can work with that. Import. Desktop. You guys are going to want to download the I think it's this. Oh wait, that's default Richthofen. Oh wait, skeleton. Yeah, Black Ops 3 skeleton for MetaHuman. Open this up. So now you have this lovely character. And then also you want to go to where you have your, this guy, base model. Alright, so now you got both of these in here. You want to select all these guys, show selected types only. So now we got all this shit, and then we also have all this shit. So you don't want to mess with the skeleton too much. You don't want to change how it's oriented. You just want to mess with your 3D model mainly. We are going to have to move something around in the skeleton just to make it work better, but that's fine. So go ahead and rotate this by 90. This should It's not perfect. We're gonna have to move the model up a little bit, but that's fine. So back to this view. Where are my bones? Doesn't show the bones. Great. Oh, fuck. It's in... There we go. Accidentally hit it. Alright. Move this up so that it's kind of there. That should be good. Move it forward a little bit. Honestly, that should be fine. This guy's a little off the floor. That's alright. Oh, another thing you want to do. I guess I didn't scale this right. You're going to want to scale all of this. So hit R. Go to... Yeah. Alright. Bring this guy back down, I guess. As close to the floor as you can get him. Ugh. God, my eye itches. Okay. R, scale him up until he looks a little flush with the hands. Hands are really all you got to go by. I think that should be good. You are going to move him back a little bit too. Alright. That's about as close as we can get it. So now that we did that, we want to hit 4 on the number pad. You're just going to want to go in here and move these bones, rotate them, whatever you got to do. Get it perfect. That should be good. All right. And another thing you want to do is, since these legs are bent in a different way than the Black Ops characters are going to be, we're going to want to select everything that's down here, not that. Select these guys. You need to bring these forward a little bit so that the top of it is in the middle of the leg. Hit E, rotate, select these ones, hit E again, rotate, rotate a little bit more, and that should be good. We should now have the model completely ready to start binding and everything. One more thing is, you're going to want to get these arms to be kind of on like right here. Actually, never mind, because that's going to mess up. A little too late for that, I guess. It's fine. Alright. And then you'll notice you also have the textures in here. Doesn't matter. I think, hold on. Where is the thing for... Oh. Should be somewhere. X-ray joints. You should be using that. You can also use this to get a better understanding of how you fucked up your bone manipulation. That should be good. You really do want these bones to be as inside of the thing as you can get them. I know it doesn't look like it, but this part right here is another bone that'll be controlling the tip of the finger right there. So you don't have to get it so deep into the finger, if that makes sense. Alright, same thing on this other side. You also don't want to move these bones too far away from where they originally were, or else it'll kind of mess up your hand rig. But moving them a little bit isn't going to make much of a, like, too big of an impact on your game. The least amount that you can move them though is great. And that should be really good. There we go. Okay, so now that we've got this, I do want to go ahead and mention that two plugins that you are going to need for this. Well, one of them isn't an essential. It's NG Skin Tools 2. You can just look it up, download it online. That's going to be for weight painting. And then Call of Duty tools. I have the one for 2023. I'm not sure how to download that one online. I had a friend send it to me. Other than that, we should be good to go and start weight painting though. So I'm going to do this one by one because I feel like that just, it works a little better for me. So you want to select first the skeleton and then the first model you want to do. Make sure you're in rigging mode come up here to skin, click this little options menu right here. If you click on just this, it's gonna just go ahead and automatically do it. You don't want to do that. You want to click this window, bind to joint hierarchy. Make sure you select this last one, geodesic voxel. Classic linear is fine. All these are fine. For the hands, you want to have as little influences as possible. This makes it to where there isn't too much joint function going on, like the shoulder isn't going to be affecting the wrist, if that makes sense. For this, you want the fall off to be pretty low. Hit apply and close. All right. So now if we go back to the rigging, I guess. That kind of works. That kind of works. That doesn't work too much. Wait, actually it might be because yeah, it's a little weird, but we can deal with it. We'll work with it. Just make sure all these fingers are moving nice and easy. The main thing you do want to look out for in this first step is just making sure that none of these fingers are impacting anything else. Since we chose geodesic voxel, it shouldn't, but it is a good idea to just make sure though. All right. We should be good to move on to the next part, which is the most painful part. Welcome to weight painting. All right, so now that you got your hands good and going, go back here. You are going to have to select this, all of this, the shoes. Don't select hands and feet because it'll give you an error. Now you're going to go to back to rigging, skin, bind skin. This time we're going to set this to 4. 4 should be good. Fall off, you can set this to like 15. Apply and close. All right, so now you're going to be able to notice that this kind of bends weird, and this also kind of bends weird. It's not too bad, could be better. So let's make it better. Also, another thing I want to see. That actually looks pretty good. Like I cannot complain about that shoe deformation. All right. So the big thing is head, shoulders, knees, and hips. The toes are fine. All right, so to use NG Skin Tool 2, you're gonna want to just select one of these meshes. I'm gonna start with the should we start with this, or should we? I think we should start with the pants actually. So go ahead and click this with just one of these meshes selected. Do this, and now hit paint, and then come down here, click current influence colored. All right, so to start out with, you're going to want to set this all the way to 0. Go to tag origin, flood, and just scroll through here, and anything that says tag or like origin in it, main root, you want to flood that with 0. Everything else should be good though. You also want to flood the, where's the other ball? There it is. Okay. So if we close out of this real quick, click legs, Control H, not Control H, Alt H, there we go. So now go to this, Shift H to show the bones. Now we can do just focus on the pants. Alright. Open back up skin thing. Do this. So now you're going to just want to go scroll through here and find all the things and weight paint them. If you don't have any, if you don't know how to weight paint, just look up a tutorial online, because I do not have time to explain everything about weight painting. It's honestly just like, it's very complicated. But there's a lot of good tutorials you can find online. I can link some in the description that will show you how to do it in Maya. If you're doing it in Blender, you shouldn't be, honestly, because you're just going to fuck up your model later on. But Blender is pretty good too. So for the pelvis, I think set the intensity up to this. Alright, so once you get done with your first object, you can just go ahead and Control H that, and then select the next one you want to do. I'm going to do the torso next, and then Shift H to show it. Open this back up again, and you're going to have to redo the other steps, and you should be able to start weight painting this one. So the main ones that you want to fuck with on the torso are just the clavicle, the shoulders, the elbows a little bit, not too much with the elbows, and the back area, neck. I know I just listed literally everything, but just this back area should be the only part you really need to mess with. And then like a back low, see like spine lower, that's only affecting these two areas. Torso stabilizer, you should be able to just flood that. Spine lower, so yeah, I'm going to start with this one and just kind of flood this out. Actually, wait, nope, did this wrong. Pelvis, you want to mess with the pelvis first. And then on the hip parts, set it to around this. So hip right should be doing that. Maybe a little bit more down here. Hip left, same thing. All right. Back low. Spine upper. Alright, so the clavicle's honestly the most important part of the weight painting because it basically makes or breaks your character. If you do the clavicle the right way, then you shouldn't have any problems looking at your character in game. But if you don't do it the right way, it's gonna look fucking nasty. That's about what the clavicle should look like. It's not going to move too much, but when it does, it should be moving the whole shoulder up to your neck. Alright, and then same thing with, well, the shoulder, you know, should be influenced up to about there. And then really for all these other parts like J shoulder right, twist, you just want to make sure that they're not affecting anything outside of where they look like they should be. Like right here, it shouldn't be affecting the middle of the back. Maybe up here, because like, you know, muscle stretch. But other than that, nothing. And then the neck can have a little influence on this, that's fine. Shoulder. Let's go back to this. Just make the shoulder kind of move as one bone and not as kind of like a worm. Alright, and then another thing for the shoulders, you really want to just get rid of this area right here. So set this down and then just kind of like scoop that up into the armpit. Because the shoulder should not be messing with any part on the torso other than the arm. Alright, that should be good for the shoulder. At least this one. You should be able to mirror stuff over to the other joint. I'm not sure if you can do it with the Black Ops 3 skeleton though. Kind of sucks. It's whatever. So yeah, just make sure that this is all not influencing anything below the armpit, because it will look goofy. And this blue shouldn't really be going too far up, other than like right at the top of the shoulder there. And then honestly, I think that should... that should be good. Okay. Let's go and unhide this. The head, I'll do that next, but I'm just going to go ahead and move these clothes around. So that doesn't move too bad. That's a little broken, but we can fix that. So this needs to... okay. Okay, whatever. We just need to fix shoulder, make it affect way further up. Should be affecting right up to this little part right there. And then yeah. Have like a little circle thing right there. All right. And then on the shoulder side, all right, let's see what this looks like. So now select that. It isn't awful, but it's good. It's okay. For the sake of this tutorial, I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, now you're going to want to hide the torso for sure for this head. All right, now for the head, initiate paint. All right. Again, flood that. Flood the aim. And then okay. So obviously the head should have the entire head. There. And since we have a completely static head and as our character, I'm not doing anything with like animated facial expressions, so that should be fine. Okay, and then now for, I don't know what that is. And then you basically want to not too much of a fade between it, but you want to make it to where the neck kind of like bleeds into the head here, especially in this like lower jaw area, because when the character's looking up, it will kind of do some weird shit, honestly. That's the best I can describe it as. So you're gonna want to sit here and do this for a second just to get that neck to be a part of the head. So now if you switch back to head, it's not completely in control now. But now we have to get rid of this. So just switch this down to that. Not that far. You can just get rid of all this stuff and we'll put it back in a second the right way. Okay, so now I think we have everything weight painted at least somewhat correctly. Yeah, so go ahead and select all this, Shift H, show it. Let's go back to modeling mode. All right. All right, so the legs aren't perfect. Go ahead and just fix that real quick. Hip left. Honestly, that's fine. The knee bend's fine. The foot bends fine. Okay. Seat and elbows. Actually, that's not that bad. That's a lot better than I had it yesterday. So this part I didn't really know before because I'm very new to Maya. But to make your materials, before you export them, you want to first click this button right here. Go to Window, Viewport, put that up here. Click 5 or 6, whichever one you want to, if you want to look at your materials too. And then scroll all the way down on here, find Fong, and then put Fong in. And then for this one, I just want to do eyelashes, because that's what material this is going to be. Actually, for me, I'm going to do MTL underscore custom underscore eyelashes. Find that here. MTL custom eyelashes. Middle mouse button, then drag it over. Bam, now you have a material called MTL custom eyelashes. Now for the shirt, I already have that applied, and then that's just a Lambert, so you want to change that to another Fong, MTL underscore custom underscore slacks. I'm going to change this to kind of a that. Nothing you change in here is going to matter in Ape though. Just I'm changing the attributes on here because I just want to be able to point out what's what. Alright, MTL underscore custom underscore shoes. Bam. Now we got the shoes. That should be everything. I'm just going to make this a white shoes. Put that on the shoes. There we go. And then alright, so that should be everything. Go ahead and close out of this. So now we can go ahead, unhide that, select this, Control, click that, select hierarchy, go to Call of Duty Tools, export, choose where you want to set this to, and then click export selected, yes. We'll let this load. While this is loading, I'm going to get my open map folder, model export, World at War models. I'm going to get that open, and then also going to get MetaHuman tutorial, models. Okay. Oh fuck, I just closed out of that, didn't I? Model export, World of War models. Alright. Alright, so make sure that's, yep, that's the right one. Bring this over, rename, Control C, Control V, and then rename, delete it, bring this over, rename, Control V, bam. So now we have everything right there inside of the model export folder. Right, so this is what you should see whenever you open up Ape and find your character. So I'm going to start by creating a new material. And I'm going to find lit, surface type. I'm going to set this to glass. And this is literally just going to be a glass material. It'll look like this in game, but, or it won't look like this in game. It'll look like literal just glass. Alright, save. Alright, now scroll back down here. Custom eyelashes. Okay. Scroll up and find hair. Set this to none. Alright, so now you want to create a new image for this, and then go find where you have your textures at, PNGs. Select the search type to the PNG, and then find eyelashes. Save. So now that's still not set right, so oh, right, okay, hold on. It's gonna give you this because that's supposed to be inside of root folder. Okay. So go to root folder, find, there's texture assets. I have, no, HUD. Okay. Characters, new. Caleb textures, go to PNGs, copy all these over. All right, now we should be done in the that thing. Okay. Let's get back to my root folder. All right, there we go. Control S. Let's go back to Tachio. All right, so now he's got eyelashes. Cute. All right, custom eyes. So this one is just going to be a lit. This one we can set as, I'd probably set this one as like a metal or something reflective like that. You could set it as none, that's pretty reflective too. I want to see what metal looks like though. Yeah, metal's about the same. Oh wait, no. Set that to none. Set gloss range to metal. Okay. Here we go. New image. Find the image for veins. Save. If we come back over here, it's not going to show us that because we have the gloss in the way, but it will show in game. Actually, hold on, let's find the gloss because I kind of just want to delete that. I can't delete it. Alright, whatever. Material type. There we go, okay. So now come back here. Cool. All right, custom face, new material. This one's going to be skin, service type. None, gloss range, skin. And then color map, set it to this. Face color, Control S, back to Tachio, bada bing bada boom. All right, custom hands feet. Again, this one's going to be a skin, none, skin, color map. Set this to body base color, Control S, Back here. Custom shoes. Okay. Lit. None. Let's make this like a carpet. Or you get like a rubber. It's kind of the same thing. Same gloss range, I mean. Find. Oh, well, I guess I'm not going to have one for this, so just delete that. Custom shoes. Snow. That's fine. Shoes are going to be white. Alright, slacks. Yeah, I do have one for slacks. Cloth. None. Cloth. Color map set to this. And then PNG files, slacks, Control S. I don't know why that's still. We'll just set that to lit. Why is that not showing up? Is it because it's, oh, that's a big texture. I'm not sure. Well, I'm sure I'll find a fix for that at some point. Control S. Custom torso. Okay. Lit. None. Custom torso. That. PNG file, micronet. So now for this part, it's going to look like this. You want to oh yeah, it's a cloth, so oh well. Let's see what it looks like. Very big. Okay, I'm not sure why these ones aren't really working too well. Custom slacks just like isn't working as a that's the wrong one. Well, set the gloss range to cloth. So that's the character. That skin is a little shiny. I ain't that greasy, but it's fine. Those eyes are a little messy, but you know, we'll take what we can get, I guess. All right, Control S. Make sure that's all linked. Build. And I will see you guys whenever this loads up. Alright, so here we are. We have a little broken, but here's our player model. Obviously the weight paint isn't perfect, so it's gonna look weird. But you know, the one on the bottom, that's it's the character I did earlier. It's not perfect. Obviously I didn't merge all the vertices, so there's clipping. That's what happens whenever you do that. And then yeah, it's a lot of bad stuff happening with this one, but this one, you know, looks a lot better. Obviously the neck could use a little bit of work, but you know, if we go ahead and crouch with this one, it's a lot better than ugh. What the fuck? Okay.